three changes to the Union starting 11. Joaquin Torres, Andres Perea, and Chris Donovan. Mason Stuydehoar starts for Pedro Galese, who's on international duty with Peru. Philadelphia on the losing end, and a game that did not lack controversy at Olympic Stadium in Montreal last Saturday night. Underway at Subaru Park.
He's a very similar player to Ua, as in terms of he wants to stretch the game as well. So at times, you probably see Ua just drop a little bit deeper.
Played ahead. This is Martino. Ojeda, the flag stays down for Orlando, and Ojeda puts it in the back of goal. And Orlando strikes first at Chester, Pennsylvania. Ojeda scoring his second MLS goal. And the visitors roaring early.
On the counter-attack, and it's exactly what they do. It's just the first ball that's won, and I think that's onside. It looks very much like Ojeda is onside. Elliott just plays him on, but it's a perfect counter-attacking goal from Orlando's point of view. They got caught out defensively, Union, and then Ojeda is calm and he puts the ball into the back of the net. Gives Bendik absolutely zero chance whatsoever, and it's a cool, calm finish in the new signing, and what a start that is for Orlando.
The London-born Jack Elliott under pressure and taken back here by Orlando. It's Ojeda off to the races once again. Elliott stuck the right foot out, blocked the attempt by Ojeda, still trying to make something of this, and another opportunity finds the back of goal. It is Ivan Angulo for a 2-0 Orlando City advantage.
And just to give you perspective, this is the first time that Philadelphia Union have conceded more than one goal in 35 home league regular season games. But it's brilliant from Orlando, the movement of the ball. It starts with Ojeda, he drives inside, then you've got Angulo, he comes all the way across from the left-hand side, and it's a wonderful finish. They have caught Philadelphia Union so cold, it is incredible. Philadelphia Union, they've had plenty of possession, but then on the turnover, the movement of the front four for Orlando.
Due to a thigh injury, absences of international players factoring in almost every game on this match day 5. Here's Perea, up! Perea again gets the Union on the board against his former side.
Orlando took advantage early on, but now what Union are starting to do, they're starting to get into the wide areas, get balls into the box, and give great credit to Perea, because he wins that first ball, it hits the post, but then he's the first one to respond, and he follows the ball through, and it's a good finish as well to get Union back in this game. A player who probably believes as though he's got something to prove, well, it's just proved that he can put the ball in the back of the net. Will they opt at certain times to then go over the press and try and get the forwards back on the feet?
Stuydehoar couldn't clear that past Ua. The Danish striker firing. Stuydehoar there.
That's the second time from Stuydehoar. The ball's been at his feet.
Angulo picked up the yellow card. He and Felipe cautioned in this opening half. Let's see how the Union draw it up. Elliott! And getting a fingertip to it. Stuydehoar, or did he?
From Stuydehoar. I think one of the things is you can see the way he's positioned his wall. He saw it all the way through. Elliott, a good strike. Sees where the gap is in the wall.
Alan Chapman will have the Union redo the first strike of the ball. Bedoya played back for Jack Elliott. This is Bizo. Torres to the top of the 18. Perea couldn't find the handle. This is played out wide. Here's Alejandro Bedoya. Union on the front foot early, and a save made by Stuydehoar, denying Torres in the Orlando area, and it's a corner.
It is, and this all came from the kickoff. They committed so many men forward, and you just see Torres, he gets the touch on it. You just see a better indication here, whether it's the post or whether it's the goalkeeper, Stuydehoar, because he just gets his head on it. It's the actual post that comes.
Angulo making a run. Does he have a step on Bizo? Ivan Angulo takes this in, and a shot. Bendik outstretched. They're saying he did not get a piece of it. They're awarding a goal kick here.
Once again from Orlando, on the left-hand side from Angulo. Have to get a better, potentially a better angle. He certainly gets a touch on it. A really good job. They look exciting when they're going forward. Like I say, the interchanging of positions. No player is staying in one exact position.
Glesnes, urged by the crowd to shoot. He obliges. That's punched out by Steiderhar. Loose ball. Donovan couldn't get on it. Glesnes whips this into the 18, and a wicked volley from the far side misses frame. Oh, that was one potentially for the highlight reel off the foot of Kai Wagner.
Not only does he get a good strike in it, but his technique is incredible. It's rising all the time, but just to even get it close to go, that would be the hope then that they're able to get a little bit more of a foothold in midfield, because that's where Orlando have looked really good.
Wagner again, his service. Bedoya! Saved by Steiderhar.
The changes have had an effect, and Bedoya scored from a similar situation to this last season against Orlando, but this time Steiderhar, he's able to keep it out of the net, and it's a wonderful save as well. It's an instinctive save because he's coming with him at power. He has a strong enough right hand.
Araujo had to back off, but taken back by Orlando City nevertheless. This is Ojeda. Maguire in a foot race. Duncan Maguire lays this off perfectly. Big save made by Bendick to keep the game alive. Time for the Union to work with. This is Torres to play this across. There's a turn by Elliott on Schlegel. Able to keep this ball in play. Pereira! Nothing that bothers Steiderhar terribly. Flicked outside by Donovan. Real tries to get on this, tackled away, and that might be a tackle that ends the game for Orlando City. Indeed, it does. The Lions come to Chester, Pennsylvania.